Emmerdale villain Al Chapman's days appear to be numbered as an explosive set of episodes airs on ITV next week, but a new theory by express.co.uk suggests his arch-nemesis, Cain Dingle, might be framed for murder as another villager takes their revenge. Al, played by Michael Wildman, has been making enemies left, right and centre ever since he turned up in Emmerdale as the estranged father of Ellis Chapman, Aaron Anthony, 3 years ago. Not only has he made a sworn nemesis in Cain, Jeff Hordley, but he has also crossed many other characters on the ITV soap due to his cheating ways and his reputation of stealing other people's businesses. However, when it looks like Cain is finally going to be given the chance to get rid of Al once and for all, it might not actually be him who commits murder, as Kerry Wyatt, Laura Norton, might still be holding a grudge over her boyfriend. The drama continues in next week's episodes as the feud between Al and Cain looks like it's going to hit fever pitch before there is any sign of it calming down. It's been teased for a while this could be the climax of their storyline, with the action-packed installments seeing the men going head-to-head once more. What sparks this new row between them is when Al hands over the keys to his car to Dan Spencer, Liam Fox, who has offered to do some work on it. When the businessman goes to collect his vehicle, he notices a cable tie is securing the drive shaft to the engine, which would cause a nasty accident. Al doesn't believe this is the full extent of his car being messed with, and he refuses to get into the driver's seat until he's been proved otherwise. Getting into the driver's seat, Cain gears himself up to humiliate his arch-nemesis as he wants to prove to him there is nothing wrong with the car. However, once his hands are on the wheel, he decides this could be his chance to get rid of the villain once and for all. With this plan in mind, he revs the engine and goes flying down the main street, setting his course straight for Al, who is standing in the middle of the road. Neither man looks set to budge, and it seems something explosive is about to happen, but at the very last second, Cain changes his mind. He sets the brakes on and screeches the car to a halt, smack bang in front of Al, who still seems unfazed by what might have happened. Although no one died in this instance, the fact the cable ties were discovered by Al means someone is after him if it's not Cain who put them there. It would need to be someone with the knowledge of mechanics and who could get access to the garage without being spotted. This character could be Kerry, who could still be furious with Al for kissing his former love interest, Priya Sharma, Fiona Wade, a couple of weeks ago. Despite taking him back, she might feel she can never trust him again, and for this reason, she wants to make him pay for putting their relationship on the line. Kerry would know her way around a car given she was in a relationship with Dan for a fair few years, and although they are not together now, she spends a lot of time with him to support his niece, Amelia Spencer, Daisy Campbell. One of the times she was at their house, she could have swiped the keys to the garage and worked on AL's car in the middle of the night. She would know she wouldn't get the blame, as with Cain also having access to the car, he could be blamed for the villain's murder. Unfortunately for Kerry, her plan won't have worked this time, as her plan was rumbled by Al noticing the cable ties on the vehicle. Towards the end of the flash-forward week, she could get another chance to frame Cain for killing his arch-nemesis in another explosive moment. If she decides to cut the brakes after Cain proved they were working earlier in the week, she could finally complete her mission. With Cain pleading his innocence after being arrested, Kerry would need to play a poker face to ensure she doesn't give the game away. She would be the last person the police would investigate, as she would act heartbroken over the villain's death. However, will she let her guys slip in front of another villager and give the game away as she gets too confident in her plans? The producer for the show, Laura Shaw, spoke with express.co.uk and other media about the explosive episodes and suggested one of the men could die. The soap boss said, "Cain and Al, these two have a huge rivalry that will be explosive, but will they both come away from the week unscathed? Or will something happen that changes the dynamics between these two forever? It's going to be something big," she continued. Teasing the circumstances behind the explosive moments, she added, "We've filmed a fairly big stunt, it's been really exciting to film, and I don't think we've done anything like it before. We had a lot of conversations and scratchings of heads. I pitched the idea, and everyone was stunned. In the end, we had to build a very special prop in order to make the stunt work," Laura explained. "But will Kerry be the person behind the disaster? Will she get away with murder and framing Cain for her actions?"